Hello. Today's been a bit of a trial. The Titanfall thing went quite well. And I recorded a 90-minute Dragon Quest 1 video, and that didn't have audio on it because of a mistake I made. And that's the second time I've tried to do that. And that was longer than the first one. So I don't feel great about that. And I also had technical problems getting the PS3 working on my stream setup. But it seems to be working now. This will, the silver lining is that this will make what I want to do tomorrow a lot easier. But I won't say what that is yet. It's a PS3 game that I want to play though, so there you go. Right. So, a year ago today, because it's bonfire night, was when I set the first five? At least the first, 2 or 3 of my Dark Souls Let's Plays public. Because it's my first Let's Play, and I was kind of unsure as to how it was, as to what people would think of it. As to whether people would think it was any good. But that was the day that I set them all public, and so I thought that this would be the ideal time to try out Dark Souls 2 for that purpose. Try out in terms of recording it. Basically, my opinion is that Dark Souls 2 Vanilla, that is to say Dark Souls 2 not Scholar of the First Sin, is the better game. So, I've rambled on long enough. I will definitely do a video at some point explaining why that is that I feel that way. But for the meantime, it's kind of late, and I shouldn't be doing this, but it's taken me fucking long enough to get here. So let's just go.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang-Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name? At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Right. I can't really remember too much about the class system in this. So, and also because I don't tend to use the weapons that they start off with much. I think I just go with the knight because I like the falconer's armor. The gift. Let's go for the bonfire ascetic because it's, you know, I'll explain it later on for those who don't know. Right. My face looks a little bit wide, so I'm going to change that. I think that's the one I'm going for. Jesus. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to finalise on that.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
can I get in here? I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's not a chest, I don't think.
This is a limbo, a link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom.
So yeah, this is where the Firekeepers have retired to, which is strange. Especially considering how this is kind of retconned in 3, because there's at least one Firekeeper in that. Anyway, the state of the continuity is a bit of a mess right now. And 3 is a major problem. So it's not really a mechanic that's used very much, but I quite like just the moving around and lighting torches mechanic. So I tend to do it from time to time. Now, these side areas and things betwixt, they take you to tutorials. And I'm not going to any of them. There's no point. One of the stupid things they added in Scholar is they put a person in front of one of these doors. I think it's that one specifically, to prevent you from going in. Because locking off part of a tutorial is apparently a good idea. But that's one of many, many bad design decisions made in Scholar. But yeah. Let's just go out here. We're in Medulla, which is our sort of hub area.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
That's who she is. She's the
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
So up here we've got our equivalent of the Crestfallen, Crestfallen Soldan, or I think he's just called Soldan.
You're undead,
I'm
aren't
just going
you?
to skip through his dialogue. Basically what he does is he invites you to a what is it called? The Way of Blue, I think? Ooh. Which is kind of like a Covenant for new players. Good to see that there's still people playing this. Obviously this being the PS3 version. Definitely other people have taste. So one of the sort of problems that's sort of like general to all versions of Dark Souls 2 is that its world design isn't as good, at least in terms of how it fits together. But given how that's also kind of a problem in 3, basically I think 3 is going to help make 2 age better in the long term, but specifically this version of 2. I could jump over there, but I think I'm not going to. Just want to double check. Okay, so the jump is assigned to L3 in this. That's how I prefer it. So yeah, basically in this area in Scholar, they like doubled the amount of enemies and then put an ogre here, just sort of patrolling, to be annoying and to be sort of like fake difficulty and get good, and basically it's just kind of bad. It's kind of bad. And pointless. And very, very pointless. So I know I said I was going to make a video on why I'm picking this over Scholar, but to be honest, I think I'm probably going to get everything out during the run of this. Maybe even if it's just this first episode. There are sort of like occasional PvP type things that I might partake in, and to do that I might need to switch to the PS4 version, but otherwise I'm going to stick with this. I don't know how... I'm definitely going to do this series at some point. At the moment I'm just committing to this one stream. I think that's going to be fun. And it's kind of like, and I need to eat. I'm going to go through this first area, and then we'll see how I feel. One thing you can sort of definitely say this is better at than the PS4 games, well, apart from Scholar, is that there's just much better like colour scheming. Here we've got 3 enemies, and 3 enemies, well, plus the archer, and that feels like a lot, and yet they're not sort of just like piling them on any more than that. It's also quite a bit slower to react. The animations for everything feel a little slow. One thing I'm curious about, by the way, this kind of guy here, they're called Hade Knights, or Hide Knights, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. They'll be important later, I guess. Oh, let's get this guy. But they just kind of just sit there. They do something slightly more interesting with them in Scholar, but it makes more sense from a lore perspective, but it doesn't make any sense. Sorry, it's just like I'm thinking again about how 3 has basically kind of ruined my perspective of everything in the series now. You know, I used to have like grand story arcs in my head, and it's all gone now. Let's just see if we can run past these last few, just so we can get to the bonfire and then continue on. Yeah, can you tell it's been a while since I played this? Oh, let me get up the shiny. Few items, there we are. The gear system works a little bit differently in this game. Instead of it being like 25 every 25%, I think it's like every 25% and also like 66% or something like that. Estus is quite stingy, so that's another reason why I prefer this version over Scholar.
Buy something, anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something.
Has she got that? She's the one who has the key, right? There we are, the key I need, but I need 1,000 souls for it.
Lonely times these are.
Thanks. See, I'm looking for enemies that are in Scholar over here that aren't. Basically, we can we? Sorry, thinking lots of different things at once, and I'm tired and I'm making mistakes. I hope the sort of the concept of I hope that from and moving on to other things now. I hope they're not working on Bloodborne. That would kill me. I'm at least glad that they're working on a new Armored Core, which is honestly really better in Souls. Yeah, I don't think I really explained it. These life gems are like a limited resource. Well, of course, I'm trying to use this instead of having to use my one Estus, but they're more of like an effect over time. Let's see if we can get this guy here to do what we want him to do. He throws firebombs, so let's see if we can get him to throw them over here. Slightly missed. have much luck. This might kill me, by the way. Come on, what is going on? Now there are two of them following me. Alright, I'll pull them out of the range of that guy. Is that their leash? Might be their leash. There we go, that's those two down. Oh, there's another guy up there. Come on. Come on. I don't think he's going to climb down that. In case. Come on, dude, don't make me wait. Oh, you're not even trying now. Usually it's the first thing that happens. I don't believe this. I think we need to get firebombs for it to work as well. This is a rather more laid back way of doing this. Come on. What is wrong with you today? If he does hit, it's going to kill me anyway. How close have you got to get to these barrels to actually hit the damn things? Throw! Oh, God. Oh, I can't be arsed anymore. Basically what's meant to happen is he's meant to throw the firebombs at the barrels. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, this is a boss. And the boss has, with that blue glowy thing, the ability to increase your hollowing, which is a different thing in this game as it is in others. He'll disappear in a sec, I think. And so that takes us back to the bonfire. Which is fine, but I didn't even use any bloody Estus today. I seem to remember this also being better in this than in Scholar. Here we go. Because they don't fire the ballista in Scholar. So I think I'm just going to try and run through this next bit. Try and kite him out and away from the firebombs. That's not working. Come on, dude. How close do I have to get to him? off! So I guess I'm going to kite them away. Oh god, I'm almost out of life gems. This is ridiculous. I'm going to blame my tiredness on this. Usually I'd just run through the whole damn place. I'm not homeward burning away, not this. This will take us back to the bonfire again, but with a better shortcut. Alright, so I guess this is what I'm going to take into the boss battle. It's meant to be a relatively easy boss battle, but like I said, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I would probably have used those souls I had to buy the key, which I'll need for a bit. But I think I'm also kind of done. I think I'm just gonna, because I've got to cook my my dinner as well, and it's like after 12 now. Have a sort of a bit of a phase shift when he gets desperate. So, like I said, I'm probably going to fail this anyway. Just because we're in a bad frame of mind, and the spam's playing! I found 2 people playing. That's making me think that a certain PvP thing that I want to do might actually work. In case we've got nothing to heal with. Should probably double hand because see, there we go. He rips one of his arms off and uses it as a claw. go. Bye. Alright, that's that dealt with. Now this guy's probably going to kill me. So that guy who dropped into the arena before, his name is, well, their name is the Pursuer, and they are the next boss, but then a non-essential boss. And I'm not going to do them now because I really hate them. Well, rather that I've had really bad experiences against them, particularly this point. They do appear at a couple of other points of the game. Yeah, we're getting white soapstones and everything. So yeah, let's go back to Majula. Oh, yeah, we'll speak to this woman first. She'll give us the key. And I'll show you what it's used for in a second. Forest Lockstone. Basically, they open like... It says activate forest contraption. We'll see like these sort of like... These like sculptures in walls with like... with like a mouth open, and then you shove the lockstone in the mouth, and then you can go inside. Usually, not inside the mouth, inside the, like a hidden door somewhere nearby. Usually, although some of them are fake too. Right, so the key we found, probably better if I don't do that, is this door here.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door. Ah, yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
So basically he's going to be our blacksmith for the game.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
So what are we going to go for? You know, I tend to go for strength. Let's just go for strength for 9 levels. I don't think I've got any Estus shells yet, have I? Let's just double check. Yeah, don't have any. So I've still only got the 1 charge from my Estus. But we're going to the next area. And one of the prettiest areas in the game. Maybe even the... we are. It's Tower of Flame. And there's a bonfire down there, so I'll probably grab that. Just look at it. It's like an old city that's gradually being eroded away by the ocean. Sublime Bone Dust is an item that you use to empower the Estus that you recover. Basically, it's the equivalent of the Firekeeper Soul. Am I going to use my one Estus on this guy? Go on, fuck it. I should have bought a few of the a few of the life gems that woman had. So look over there, in front of us. There's another one over there. I don't know how close I have to stand to get to it, or if I have to kill any of these guys, but I think I'm going to try running past just for this one attempt. Yeah, looks like I must have to kill one or more of them. I've got to be really careful. This is how a lot of people die. They're just backing off the edge of this. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think I can give up on beating the boss on this attempt. Because I've got nothing to heal with. Oh, fuck. Right, I'm just going to run past. Will I rest at the bonfire? Yo, no, you only have to light it in Dark Souls 2. I'm just going to run past and see how I do against the boss, and that'll be the end of it. Well, unless I don't die. In which case, who knows? Who knows? Basically, there's a specific weapon I'm aiming for, which I think is in the next area after this one. Down this spoke. Ah, so that one doesn't respawn. basically, those two panels make the boss arena bigger. Then to activate the first one, you basically die. Looks like we might be able to like push through with just the one though. Because this is generally a not difficult boss either. It's just the arena makes it hard. One of the annoying things about Dragon Rider is that there exists concept art of them riding a dragon, but we never see that at any point in the game. Going to be the Estus that actually help. There we go. Wasn't too difficult, but also I'm hollow now. So can you also see that my health bar's slightly shorter than it was before? That's because of the way hollowing works in this game. It's more of a gradual process, and every time you die, it makes you a little more hollow.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide.
Alright, so we need to talk to her, because she needs to move. So she will do something else later.
I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. Why did I come here? Well... do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles? My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world. And such is my only wish. Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could gull the... sorry, help the gullible by teaching the good word.
I think that's her. Yeah,
I
that's
expect
her dialogue exhausted, so she will move soon. I think she's got a good line if you don't buy anything from her.
No need for miracles. The gods frown upon such soul scrimpers.
There you go. So I'm going to go back to the Emerald Herald, level up, come back here, and then take a shot at the next area, which I like. Also, it has a good boss. I think after that it'll have to be it.
Bearer. Lest this
yeah, could probably use these, couldn't I? We're on 15,000 already, so yeah, definitely.
seek.
One of the sort of fan jokes is that the line of dialogue from the Emerald Herald there is "Bearer seek lest," because everyone always skips through it. There we go. Should probably have added more to Vigor, but who cares? So yeah, my general feeling on this game is it's not perfect, but you know, especially not if you compare it to the standards of Dark Souls 1. But in the grand scheme of things, I'd say it's like joint second with Demon Souls for me. You know. Demon Souls would be a fun one to do as well. Actually, no. There are things about it that are fun. But it's a bit too grindy, maybe. Definitely next time I do this, I'll be much sort of higher energy. But yeah. But yeah, as if I was saying that as a major revelation. So, let's just have a... I just want to take stock of something. Because you know the way that we were... well, actually, I'll explain it in a minute or two. When it's probably a little bit more appropriate. Is the right way? It is, yeah. Here we meet one of the better NPCs. The NPCs aren't amazing in this game, but we meet Lucatiel. And part of the reason why I'm human is so that we can summon her for the next boss fight, ideally. Or maybe we should just try it solo. I don't know.
What is it? I don't know you, and you don't know me. Things are better that way. You are an odd one. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatiel. From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you. I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed.
So yeah, remember when we were sort of like, oh, and she's gone. We were in Hade's Tower of Flame, and you know we were on this in this sort of like city just above, like the sea, and the sea was like eroding at the buildings. And then we went into the tower. We went down some stairs, down a lift, and now we're somehow still above sea level. So yeah, the world in Dark Souls 2 doesn't really fit together. That's not the example anyone else gives, but it's the one that I think is the most pronounced. We've got to watch out for that guy. The guy up there. Because the thing he was throwing is oil. And if the oil gets us, then the fire arrows will definitely get us. Already onto my Estus, my one Estus. Oh, for fuck's sake. What am I doing? I'm so out of sorts. I think I'm just going to try and YOLO it and see if I can open up a shortcut back to the bonfire. Probably not going to work. But hey, what am I going to lose? Oh, now should I go back to the bonfire and so I can show you the trick? There's a thing. Oh, can we light it here? Oh shit. Right. So we've lit this torch. And look at these things. Oh, and they're scared of light. They're scared of light. Actually, I'll show you the second part of that later. So we need to summon that ship from out there. To do that, we need to hit this bell here, I think. Life gem. just see if we can run past. It's somewhere around here on like the jetty. By the way, those are guys hanging over the side ready to pop up. Wait, what? Where is it? Oh, don't tell me this is something they added in Scholar. What? I thought it was there. Guess not. But yeah, the boss in this area has an interesting thing that is meant to counter the way that everyone plays Dark Souls. And I think I'll leave that as like a little sequel hook for the next episode that we do. But yeah, I need to just eat food and sleep. And it will probably be a while before I get back to this, but I thought that I absolutely needed to get the first episode of it out tonight. So, you know, whether it's days, weeks, or months down the line, I can continue it and just, you know, like that. Continue. We'll be doing different stuff tomorrow, likely. Probably won't be doing Titanfall, definitely won't be doing Dragon Quest, definitely won't be doing this either. Not going to say what it is though, and yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, if you are watching, whether live or on the video after the fact. But it's been a wild day, and I need a rest, and thank you.